Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Cornhuskers will put total leather and we'll get started. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Rebels offense will have the football first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
We were talking to the defensive coaching staff coming into this game tonight, and they said we really feel good about our pass rush. We feel like we've got guys up front that can win one-on-one. We've got to let these guys hunt. We've got to let them eat, and they're doing it on the first play of the game, getting a sack.
And the Rebels are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Rebels decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field it close to the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him. Sometimes you play zone. Mix it up. Give different looks because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Now on first down from the 30. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nebraska! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. They'll try the run. Powers through the defender. Tackle was made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Hauls it in. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Flips it out to the back. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Raiola. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and...
Turning it on! Wide open spaces. The 40. At the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it for a big play. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Husker. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Beal. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Snagged out of the air. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Lost one deep down the right side. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The RPO, it's complete. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Rebels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Off the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Tough linebackers getting after quarterbacks. The Huskers have a rich tradition of that.
Yeah, and you think about the black shirts, and you hear that if you're a Nebraska fan, you know exactly what that means. Guys that are different, guys that see it, that hunt it, that go get the football like this guy just did.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Rebels will punt this one away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And I like like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. The short hands. It's Key. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. It was quite a burden for Dylan Raiola a year ago, viewed as the Nebraska football savior. So, Jesse, how should he approach growth and improvement in his sophomore season?
Well, I think you got to continue to grow. There were a lot of eyes on Dylan Raiola last year, and for good reason. He is unbelievably talented. But you saw the swagger that he brings to the offense and that X factor and demeanor he really brings to the team. They believe in.
Makes the catch down the right side. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like, quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. The give from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Pulls it in. It's Key. Still on his feet. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Key. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Huskers have this offense rolling. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
and the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. To the air on first down. It's complete. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. The Rebels come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll pull it on the read. Finds a little space. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Johnson. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll ride the hot hand. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Cornhuskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it still on his feet. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pet. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Oh, he got loose. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Rebels just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play.
Let's go! Let's go!
Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He's in open space downfield. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Working that left side now. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Not a lot of daylight, he gets one to the 32.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. The Huskers are rolling down the field. He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Raiola. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so
And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskers. Well, Lil Red's probably turning into Big Red with pride right now with this performance he's turning in.
And, man, he is in his bag. He's running it. He's throwing it. This defense is like, habit, what? Which way do I go? Who's got the football? He is setting this defense on fire.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Beal. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this deep. Makes a 3rd down stop. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Ives. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. And the Huskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the 1st down. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. It's Ives. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he missed it. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Rebels are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll run the option. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the back. Plows through the defense.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Nebraska. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Unloads quickly. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Line gets set, first down. The give on the option. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. The Rebels line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Fires left. Wide open downfield. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing?
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Hard running there. And runs through another one. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.